Welcome to Start Building Me, my nightly training session to get you into the habit of exercising because, folks, exercise is mandatory. You have to exercise, you have to watch what you eat, forming healthy diet habits, aka nutrition, whatever semantics you want to use is irrelevant here. Food, folks, you got to control the food that you eat. My goodness, people get so upset when you use the word diet, nutrition, carbon in, carbon out, whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter. You have to watch what you diet and you have to exercise every day, else you start fine, teens, 20s, start to go downhill in your 30s, start to go even further downhill in your 40s, and you start getting all kinds of comorbidities, chronic illnesses, problems that will affect you for the rest of life, and all because you didn't watch what you eat or exercise. So that's what I'm here for. I'm here to teach people on a nightly basis that you have to take these things into consideration. It shouldn't be hard. It's very simple, very easy. I usually just do 50 squats here a night and 50 push-ups and then call it a day. I'm going to watch, Snowfall, a TV show online afterwards, and take it easy. I was going to go to the gym, but I think I'm going to lay low and take it easy instead tonight. I was ripping my fingernails off, not through anxiety, but just because I broke them off trying to twist something off. Before Jazz in the house, good to see you. Without further ado, let's get started. Hopefully these shorts don't wreck my mic. As I was reading today, first we lose our speed, then we lose our strength, and then we lose our size. But the size that they're talking about is muscle mass. So in the end, we just replace that muscle mass with fat, which is why I want to inspire people to keep on getting some more muscle mass. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and shake it out. Take a load off the body's back as well. Talking about grip. Get this. I will talk about grip tonight. Why not? Since I've got some time whilst I shake my legs off, shake the blood through my body. Folks, a determinant of health, an indicator, one of the best indicators of how long you'll live is how strong your hand grip is. So how long you can hold onto a bar is a great way for scientists to determine how long you are going to live. How crazy is that? Grip strength, of all things. I always bang on about the importance of grip strength, talking about it being other than cardiovascular health, to me has always been the true sign. The simplest way you can show somebody how strong you are is how strong your grip is. Through a handshake, farmer's walks, how long you can hold on to something. It's very important. It also shows in the end how much you can lift up with your hands and also activate it to do push-ups, pull-ups, stuff to that effect. Oh, feeling pretty tired tonight, but folks, 3 minutes in, only 17 left. So without further ado, let's get squatting. Sitting back into your heels, weight goes to outside of your feet. Sitting back into your heels, don't forget to breathe. And this is active recovery for me doing legs at the gym yesterday. My legs are shrinking at an alarming rate, so I've got to make sure, even though they are quite proportional to the rest of my body, I'm trying to make sure that I don't lose too much muscle mass. I swore I wouldn't yawn too much to act. What do they say? Yawning's contagious. But I think I am well and truly zooted. One thing I did notice yesterday at the gym, probably not a good idea to go at nights. I usually go gym during the day, but while at the moment working during the day, that is not possible. So unless I work out in the morning, I don't think I'm going to work out more than Start Building Me at night. It totally destroyed my sleeping pattern last night. So yes, indicator of lifespan, grip strength. Who would have thought? Me, because this is something that I find very interesting. Look after yourself, folks. Because everybody thinks, hey, I'll die young, but then in the end you'll probably be 100 and wish you'd been doing this for as long as you could, and it can be short and sweet. Another 15 minutes and we're out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not sure how many that is. Doesn't really matter. As I say, we're competing against ourselves and our performance yesterday. So just do whatever you've got, folks, but get the blood pumping through your body and breathe. It's a determinant of health. How many squats you can do, push-ups, your blood pressure, your resting heart rate, all these things that I explain on a daily basis here at Start Building Me, which will improve your life. And it's something that people palm off, shrug, whatever, I don't care. You will care. At some stage in your life, you'll get to a point and wish you'd done all this. And this is the best way to start. Nice and slowly, 20 minutes a day. Come and watch Dave the Court Jester at Start Building Me. All I'm gonna do is spit out straight facts, very simply understood and digested, which is why I do it. I used to think people should know, they should know all this stuff already, but that's not the reality, is that people have busy lives and other stuff to do. And also there's so many charlatans, influencers online trying to sell people stuff, trying to sell you courses and elixirs and powders and crap like that. So in the end, they mislead you as well. I'm just trying to come and tell you that there's no shortcuts, but consistency is what we're aiming for, folks. 20 minutes a night, and it's a very good starting platform. And hey, I've got stuff to do as well. Busy man. Not really, but that's besides the point. I'm gonna go and watch TV after this, so I've got to repent and do 50 squats and do 50 push-ups, and I'll be out of here. I'm gonna drink some lemon water, have my vitamins. Very exciting stuff, folks. It's called middle age. Sorry, life doesn't get that much more exciting as you get older. So one thing that is important is to stay fit, because the most exciting thing that comes with middle age is usually getting outside into nature, swimming, doing physical stuff. After a while, you'll get sick of video games. To the people who are watching here on Twitch or YouTube that thinks, oh, I'm going to be a professional gamer for life. Well, cool, you might be, but you might realize that games actually suck compared to real life, and that getting outside and walking on a trail in the sun, riding your bike outside, whatever it is that you want to do, is far more stimulating, relaxing, going to the beach, chilling out, and hey, just mastering your own domain, mastering your physical self is something that you should aspire towards doing. And it's really simple, and that's what I'm here for. Take questions, send me messages on my many social media accounts, ask me questions, go for it, folks. I have time to do that, especially if it's serious, especially if it's something where you're trying to improve your health, then hey, I will help you as much as I can. Unless I get weird skin reactions like whatever that was. Disgusting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Mastering your own body weight under gravity is essential, folks. You should be having no problems doing this whatsoever. No aches, no pains, no stinging issues. If they are, as I always say, do not do the exercise. Ask a question, say, what do I do about it? And I can help you work through the issue, but do not walk through the pain. Working through the pain can do damage. The old 80s slogan, no pain, no gain, is not really true at all. There's still plenty to be gained without pain. And don't worry about it. So just take some time off and breathe. There is something fundamental in athleticism, which is just breath control, breath work, breath training, whatever you want to call it. Is just as essential as the exercise itself. So don't take that stuff for granted. People hyperventilate too fast and hypoventilate too slowly, and both of them create different issues. Both of them create anxiety, so something to be mindful of. I hate mindfulness, it's such a modern buzzword, but sadly there is some truth to that horrific buzzword. Anyway, sitting back into your heels, the weight goes to the outside of your feet, folks. That's why you have arches in your feet. I say it all the time, sorry, but it's true. I keep my hands in a preach position. You can have your hands going out straight if you want to act as a counterbalance so you don't fall backwards. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and breathe. At the 10-minute mark, halfway through. Congratulations, you've made it so far. I got my start building me magnets and stickers. I'll send them to a few of you people when I get the chance. I'm not going to wear these shorts again, far too tight for this application, folks. I will spare you the imagery. And one thing I've got to do is, I think I've broke a knuckle in my fingers. I'm quite used to it at this stage. Even my watch is telling me to breathe. How about that? Anyway, I think I've done 50 already, but I'm going to do 10 more for the bonus round. You should too. Never stop breathing, folks. Breathing will make this stuff way easier. Shake it off, breathe, take a load off. Let's do some push-ups. Do them off your knees. If you cannot do regular push-ups, that is fine. I'm going to warm up doing strict push-ups. Spread your fingers, tense your butt cheeks. It will make it easier. And it's basically the squat for the upper body. We're pumping the blood through our upper body. And since it's a core exercise, a plank with movement, as it has been described to me previously, it is true. It makes the blood pump away through your entire body, not just your upper body. So star jump, better late than never, no doubt about it. Get some push-ups. If you can, support yourself with your foot, else do them off your knees, as I'm always saying. There is no difference. I'll do some dumbbell work. See, if you can have your feet in the air, doesn't really matter. Get the blood pumping through your upper body. Maybe a bit of a stretch. Oh, my flexibility is terrible. That's not what I'm teaching here, folks. I can't do a Start Building Me flexibility course. I'll look right through my incompetence there. I hate going to, yoga classes. They spend 90% of the time just jamming me into place. But it does feel good. I used to do a 20-minute routine every morning yoga. It does make you feel a lot better. So maybe I should get back into that. Streamlabs bot, pretty keen pumping out that prize message. It's supposed to be random, but doesn't seem to be. 30 minutes on the clock, 6 minutes left. Spread your fingers, look up, tense your butt. It makes it a lot easier. And take a load off. Busting out some 20s, but you could be busting out 1s or 2s or 3s or 5s. Doesn't really matter. We're just trying to compete against ourselves and our performance yesterday. As I always say here, that is the aim of the game. 15 minutes into our session. Maybe 5 minutes left. Oh, I've had a sufficient amount. Excuse me, folks, sorry about my contagious yawning. I've had about 150 grams of protein and feeling good. And I think I'm going to drink more water. I think that's what's been lacking today. So yeah, Snowfall is what I'm watching tonight. A very good TV show. Basically about a fictional freeway Rick Ross and how Danilo Blandon, a CIA asset, this might get me shadow banned, but nonetheless it's the truth. And you can Google this stuff. Danilo Blandon was a CIA asset who was working for, or under the program set up by, was it Oliver North, the colonel at the time? And they were funding the Iran-Contras program via selling cocaine from, or trading cocaine through Panama for Soviet weapons in Nicaragua, and trading the Contras for cocaine that they would then sell in Los Angeles. And Gary Webb was a San Francisco Bulletin, or I can't remember, maybe it was East Bay, so what's that? Nonetheless, California journalist, and he uncovered it and then was found to have committed suicide by 2 shotgun blasts to the back of the head or something, so basically not suicide at all. That means you don't mess with the CIA, folks. Gary Webb, check it out. He wrote a book about it. It's pretty much declassified now. Everybody knows it happens. Nothing happened to Oliver North. Danilo Blandon, I think, was killed again, probably either by the CIA. It's all the same guys as they made a movie with Tom Cruise about it, American Made, and the pilot that was involved, I can't remember his name now though. It's a wild story though. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What was his name? Tom Cruise played a pilot who was from Louisiana. Anyway, check out the book or the movie. I think Jeremy Renner plays Gary Webb in a movie that they made about him. It's pretty cool. Two and a half minutes on the clock left for some push-ups, folks. Get the blood pumping around your body and then go take a load off. Maybe check out Snowfall if you want to see the fictional account of what I have just talked about. A very crazy piece of history on how quickly people forget about the corruption inside of our respective governments, and what people allow the government to get away with, folks, is simply quite distressing to me, which is why I try to escape it here once a night, and I'm dragging you back into it. Sorry about that. It's just, it's cool. Check out American Made if you haven't seen it either. Barry Seal, that's it. Cheers, Sanity. Barry Seal was the pilot from Louisiana. Wild story, American Made. It's a good movie as well, but also the movie that they made about Gary Webb, uncovering that whole story, is really cool as well. I might take a note of it and watch it myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Got another 10 in me after this, and that will put me right up to time, as it's coming towards the 19-minute mark now. Bust out a few push-ups and get on our merry ways. It's only Tuesday, slow and steady wins a race, so let's not break off more than we can chew, as the proverbial goes. Stick with 10 more, and I'm going to drink my weight in water, I think. Barry Seal and Gary Webb. Crazy story. Oliver North, Danilo Blandon, all the names that you'll say on a streamcast to probably get shadow banned for life. But it is not my problem. I didn't do it. The CIA did. Air America, that's another good movie about, that was a little bit earlier. That was in Vietnam, but nonetheless, same deal. The American Air Force funneling around heroin around the world to support their various programs. 20 seconds on the clock, 10 more push-ups and I'm out of here. Have a great night wherever you are. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. Have a great day wherever you are. And remember, stay away from social media, even here if it means you're going to get outside and do some exercise. Couldn't care less, folks. Final back crack there. for the evening.